This is the plyometric workout number 2. So just like all the other stuff, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. The student athletes are going to get bored. They're going to hit a physical plateau. So you got to mix some of the stuff up. And we want them doing these power exercises twice a week. So our plyometric exercises number 2 is still going to start with ankle hops. I just said we got to change it up. But ankle hops we still like. Great exercise. So Steven's going to do a set of 10, bouncing on his toes. Again, quick off the floor, quick off the floor, high and quick, really bounce. He'll do 10 of those. And then 10 clockwise ankle rotations. We do have progressions on out from the ankle hops where we don't do them indefinitely, but for the beginner athlete, it's tough to beat the ankle hop and the benefits it can provide you with stiffness and being quick off the ground, rate of force development. It really checks a lot of boxes, and it's easy to teach. Any athlete can do this. 6-year-old kid to a 30-year-old professional athlete are all going to benefit from an ankle hop. One more set of 10. Good. High as we can. Quick up. Bounce. Quick. Good. If they're not jumping as high as they can, just like everything else, they're wasting their time. So 10 counterclockwise rotations. You got to give them rest in between. The drills that we do are only going to take 5 to 10 seconds. The rest should take at least 30. You got to slow them down. They cannot be powerful and explosive if they're fatigued. It's just, you feel like you're wasting time and it's not worth it, but you just kind of got to bite your tongue and slow them down. So we got our ankle hops. Next is going to be our drop jump. So similar to our squat jump, we're really working the brakes of the car here though. So whether it's a bleacher, a chair, a bench like this here, doesn't matter. They're just going to step off and then land soft and quiet into the landing. They want their toes to hit the ground first, toe heel, hips back, upper body stays tall, soft, and quiet. Sink into that landing. Make sure they sink into that landing. You don't want them landing with the legs straight. Sink, and you got to challenge them to land as quietly as possible. Steven will do 5. Toe heel. You want to watch out for landing like this. We don't want him to land like that and fall forward. Soft and quiet on the landing. He's going to do one more. Watch the knees diving in. You don't want the knees to cave in. You don't want the upper body to fall forward. You don't want him to lose balance. In between, just to let him catch his breath, we're going to do a full squat for 5 seconds. Now that's obviously a very beginning, not even a jump, it's a landing, but we want to work the brakes of the car. Again, you don't want to drive with a pilot that says they're great at flying but not so good at landing. So we really want to make the landing work. But then we will get them immediately after one set of 5 on just the landing. Then they are going to get it into a squat. So I'm going to step off, soft and quiet, stick and hold the landing. I'll do a squat jump as high as I can. And then stick and hold the landing again. And then I'm back up. This again is not a time to hurry up and see who can do 5 the quickest. You want to take your time on the landings, exaggerate the landings, be explosive on the jump, and soft and quiet. Soft and quiet. Let the muscles act as a shock absorber. You don't want the tendons, bones, and ligaments to absorb the force of the landing. You want the muscles to absorb the force of the landing. And we'll do 5. 5 is plenty. Do not have them jump off of anything that's higher than about 18 to 20 inches. If you don't have anything that fits that bill, then you can just do the regular squat jump from plyos number 1 that we showed you. Full squat, 5 seconds. Don't have them jump off of anything too high. If it's real low, that would probably be okay, but low would be better than high. Again, this is for a beginner athlete. Next one then is our lateral power step up. So we love lateral power step up. Again, you need 16, 18, 14 inch box, something like that. One foot's going to start up on the box. If my right foot's up on the box, my left arm's going to be forward, opposite arm, opposite leg. I'm going to start this exercise by picking up that right foot and stomping it on the bench. As I do that, I'm going to alternate my arm action, drive the knee up, toe up. I'm putting as much force as I can down in the bench with this foot, that leg, powerful arm action. Make sure this other one comes up, knee up, toe up. Don't let this other leg just hang back out there. Boom, knee up, toe up. You're essentially running up a stair. So he's going to do 5. Start opposite arm, opposite leg. There, good. Stomp and switch. Yes. And it's not a race. The individual repetition needs to be powerful and aggressive, but the whole set does not need to be powerful and aggressive. There's 5. Good. Now catch your breath. Take your time. Turn around. Oh. Good. Good. Yes. Driving the knee up, toe up. Pushing out strong off the bench. And we'll let you do that full big lunge like we did last. Now this one here, yeah, it's working your jumping off of a single leg, but really what it's working is your first step start. So when you are initially starting that sprint, that first step of your acceleration, this is what that's kind of mimicking. So we see it as a drill for jumping and power, but it really is a dandy for speed as well. So let's do one more set of those. Lateral power step up. Now if we did have room, if this ball wasn't here, you could do this facing forward. Boom, you could do this facing forward. We're just limited in this facility by that wall. But if you just had a bleacher and a bunch of space, or a bench and a bunch of space, facing forward would be perfectly fine. Stomp and switch. Stomp and switch. Oh, good. Explosive. Explosive. They gotta get up off the bench. Oh, big. Big. And we'll do the full lunge again, 5 seconds each leg. We want to give them 30 seconds at least in between. That's where you as a coach, you got to talk to them, tell them what you're doing, what's coming up next, why you're resting this much. They should not be out of breath doing plyos. Like, that's not it. That's conditioning. That's something else. That's not this. That's not speed and power. After lateral power step up, then we're going to get into our broad jump, similar to day number 1, but we're going to do a broad jump with a single leg landing. Many times they have to stop, change direction on a single leg, obviously. This is where we work into that. So the landing is ultra important. This is an injury prevention exercise. I'm going to jump off of 2, but I'm going to land on 1. Off of 2, land on 1. Now, truth be told, I'm not jumping as far as I can. Most athletes, as when they start, if they were going to do a broad jump as far as they can and try and land on a single leg, they wouldn't be able to balance it. I'm also getting a little bit more height than normal. All right, I have a little bit of hang time when I'm doing this, so I can control that jump. But I'm going to do a 2-foot broad jump to a single leg landing. I'm going to do 5 on my right leg going out, and then steep it coming back to 5 on your left leg coming back. Good. Balance, stability. Right, and you want to see your athletes sink into that landing. You don't want them to land on that single leg straight, upper body dumped forward. Let those muscles absorb the landing. He's doing a really nice job on that landing. Upper body stays tall. And again, truth be told, he'd turn it around. He's not jumping as far as he can forward. For most, if they were to really jump as far as they can forward and try and land on a single leg, they wouldn't be able to do it. Good. If they really get out of balance, that's okay. It's working balance. Make sure they fight that balance before they start again. Don't just put that other foot down to get the balance. Battle and fight for the balance on a single leg. Now our next one is going to be a double leg jump. A right leg, then a left leg landing. So it's going to be quick off the right, stick left. Off of 2, quick right, stick left. It's going to look like this. Off of 2, quick right, stick left. Fight my balance. Show it to you one more time. Off of 2, quick right, stick left. Steven's going to do 3 quick right, stick left, boom, boom. In between, that should look like a little bit of a bound. There should be some hang time off the quick right to stick, boom, boom. Go take a few steps back and do one more. Come back maybe to the seam here. Give me a big off the 2, hang time. Boom, boom. And the athletes will get into this one, seeing how far they can go, and that's okay. They should be explosive on this one. Off of 2 now, coming back, quick left, stick right. Quick left, stick right. Boom, good. And they may have to hop around like that, and that's okay. Eventually, boom, they just stick and hold the ground. Boom, boom. That's okay. Back up and do one more. Off of 2, quick right, stick, quick left, stick right. Boom, boom. Yep. And then our final progression on this broad jump series today is our standing triple jump. And we love our standing triple jump. Great show of power, athleticism, coordination. But he's going to jump off of 2, quick off the right, quick off the left, and then stick 2. So this one you need some space for. If you don't have enough space, you just move on from this one. Off of 2, quick right, quick left, stick 2. Quick, quick, and a stick. So Steven is going to do off of 2, quick right, quick left, stick 2. Distance, I want them, they're going to land now on the double leg, so they can be as powerful as they want. I want you to be as big as you can, far as you can. And then turn around, take a few steps back. Same thing, off of 2, we're still going to stay quick right, quick left, stick 2. Boom, boom. So the standing triple jump, we're going to do 3 or 4, off of 2, quick right, quick left, stick 2. And then we'll do 3 or 4, off of 2, quick left, quick right, stick 2. Good. Now what you want to watch out for, what your athletes are going to do, they're going to skip that initial broad jump. So it's going to look like this. And they're going to start here right away. Make sure they jump off of 2 feet before they get into the jump. It shouldn't look like this. Boom, boom, boom. They have to get that initial broad jump off of 2, right, left, 2. Steven, same thing, off of 2, left, right, 2. Distance, distance, distance. All right, that's our triple jump series. Off of 2, stick right. We'll do 5 each leg. Off of 2, quick right, stick left. 5 each of those, 3 to 5 each of those. And then that full triple jump, standing triple jump, 3 to 5 on each of those. Last one then, same as day 1. We finish with lateral skater. So, face to the side, pushing off to the side. I want distance, balance, stability on the landing. Upper body stays tall. Again, we should never be landing here. We'll go 5 each leg, 10 total. Jump. Good. Yep, and let's get 10 big shoulder circles forward, 10 big shoulder circles back. The plyos day 2 with that triple jump series does take a little bit longer, but that's valuable stuff. If you don't have the time, the one you want to focus on is the off of 2, stick it on a single leg. The other stuff is great, but that first one is the most important one. So if you're short on time, at least get your off of 2, stick right. All right, one more set, 5 each leg. Distance. Again, they got to sink into the landing. They got to start the jump, hips and knees bent. If they start too tall, they're really only going to push off their ankle and they're just not going to get very far. Distance is the key on this one. Good. And that's the plyometric series number 2.